Hi everybody. I've decided to record this as a audio, as a video for you, rather than typing out all of the information. So it makes it easier for you to listen to and easier for me as well. So I also wanted to say that I'm offering a reading special at the moment. It's available for one more day or 2 more days, I believe. So if you are interested in that, please send me a private message. Now, I thought what I might do is read some of the information about the different cards to you, and then talk a little bit about my interpretation and what I feel guided to share. As always, take what resonates for you, because we are all unique and our situations and lives are all unique. So, really feel into the information and, take what absolutely resonates with you, and just whatever does not, just leave it and, follow your inner guidance as well. So the first card is the first top 2 cards in the left top corner are by Doreen Virtue. They're angel cards, and the first one is Brigitte, and she tells us that caution is warranted and to look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So what she's basically saying is there's something that's concealed, or there's information that you just don't know about, or something that's buried, and perhaps that's why you're unsure, or why you haven't been able to move forward with whatever this thing might be. What she's also saying to us is there are other options too. So keep your awareness open and be conscious of other possibilities and potentials that might be in and around your life, about other situations that perhaps are similar, or are going to give you a similar outcome, but just down a different path. And we all know the universe likes to, package things in its own way and in its own time. So, and she also says that you deserve experiences and situations that are aligned with love, and you don't have to settle for something that's not right for you. So, hold true to your self-value. It's a bit of a theme that's on the page at the moment as well. So that's Brigitte. And the next one is Azure. Now, she's a very powerful card, and she tells us that your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. To have patience and faith, and don't try and force it to happen. So it's a very clear, straightforward message, isn't it? So she also says that often divine timing is associated with this thing that you're wanting to know about or wanting to achieve. And if it doesn't happen straight away, keep your thoughts really positive. And, if there's something that comes up, perhaps, when you're waiting for it and you're not getting where you want to be, process that negativity or that old energy in some resourceful way and clear it out. And just trust that everything's falling into place. The universe is working in your favor, your guides, the angels and beings, it's all flowing into place, and just trust and keep your focus and your outcome and your thoughts really positive for now. So that's the top 2 left cards there. Now we'll move over to the Thinker. Now these cards are called Selves, from a set called Selves in a Box, and they're quite new for me. They have a pretty interesting energy, actually. So these are by J. Tamar Stone, and this talks about an aspect of your system, actually. So anybody that's chosen this card, this is talking about a self, or a part of you, a part of your psyche or your personality. And it's saying that it's either a primary, a dominant aspect of you at the moment, or it's something that you've buried and suppressed, and you need to bring that up into your life more. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, please feel free to contact me, and I'll help you through that. So I'll read a little bit about what the guide says. So your thinker has an exceptional mental capacity to comprehend, analyze, and interpret anything and everything. It may contemplate the human condition as enthusiastically as it evaluates information, data, and statistics. Your thinker tends to think feelings rather than feel them. In an effort to understand their origin, it perceives life through the filter of the mind. So its personality motivation, or its rational thinking motivation, is to find answers so that it feels secure, it has an understanding of its place in the world. And its essence motivation, or the frequency or energy or vibration behind it, is to inquire the world around you. So I'll explain a little bit more about these selves, or these aspects of our system. So they all fall somewhere on the spectrum between primary and disowned. When a self falls on the primary side of the spectrum, it tends to be more familiar, more dominant, and a driving force in our life. Friends and family members may even describe us as that self. And we all know someone who just thinks all the time, or who's always in their head. When a self falls on the disowned side of the spectrum, it tends to be more hidden, less accessible, or even untapped. People who push our buttons likely embody one of our disowned selves. If your thinker is primary, which means that it's quite a dominant way of being for you, way of operating, way of living your life, you may feel top-heavy, cut off from your heart or your body, have difficulty turning off your thoughts, and judge others as simple, shallow, or stupid. If your thinker is disowned, so that means if it's buried in your system and disconnected and suppressed, you may be run by your feelings and emotions, be very energetic, feeling, be overwhelmed by situations that require common sense or analysis, or judge others as too heady, intellectual, or nerdy. So that is the thinker. Now we'll move on to the 3 cards down the left-hand bottom side. Now these are sacred symbols of the stars, and they are by Starina. So what you do with these cards is you look at the symbols and you feel the energy, the frequency, the vibration from them. So the first one's quite straightforward. It's a transformation symbol. And what it means is that it's time for you to start going through a process of change, for you to clear out anything that's stagnated that you need to move on from, any old wounding, clear out all the clutter and stuff in your life, old relationships, things that are just no longer serving you for your highest and best good. Now, this is also an awesome symbol for cutting cords too, and I have used it as a ninja star. So it's literally a transformation symbol, and you can place this symbol into situations or aspects of your own system, or a situation or a block or a relationship, and that will help to shift the energy of it. They're very powerful frequencies. And I just want to say, if anyone's interested in having a reading with these as well, please contact me, because I also offer readings with those too. So the next one, the one in the middle, is Star Child, and this is one of my favorites actually. Well, transformation is too, but Star Child absolutely. So what Star Child says to us is it's time to connect in and focus more on our soul self and our place of origin. Where did we actually come from, our star family? And what is our role here on the planet? Why are we really here? And to really look at that. And so with the imagery, it's, you've got your soul star right up the top, connected into the place of your original origin, and down in the green peridot with that other star, it represents your earth star and connected into inner earth. It's a beautiful frequency, and if you've chosen that one, the message really is for you to clear out anything in your life that is hindering your connection with your soul self and finding out more about your actual true nature and your true self. So the last Sacred Symbols card is contact, and that's also really cool as well. And basically that's what it means. You know, it means contact with those other realms or worlds. And it's also said to be a portal as well, which is very cool. So in my experience, meditating with this symbol, focusing on it and asking for connection and clarity from different beings or guides, or even from Source itself, has been really successful. So I suggest that you do that. And if you've chosen this symbol for this guidance thread, what I really suggest you do is, you've got somebody wanting to contact you, and you know, whether that's your guides or whether that's you know, someone that's passed, or some new being, you know, or something that you do need to contact and connect in with. So so be open to that, and however that sort of resonates with you. Okay, so the crystals. So the one on the far right is a rhodonite crystal, and it's sometimes known as the stone of love. So a couple of points about that. So it's a lovely, lovely stone, and what I suggest you do if you've chosen the crystals is to you know, just feel their frequency and their vibration, and connect in with them and ask them to just support you through this coming week. And however that might fit with you, with your week and with your situation and kind of what's happening. So rhodonite helps you to achieve your greatest potential. It dispels anxiety, helps you reach a calm state of self-confidence, and can be used to stimulate intuitive guidance. So it's a very lovely, lovely stone. Now, some of you may be aware of the other crystal, which is on the left-hand side, and it is called an ammonite. Now, ammonite is actually a fossil, but it's also known as a crystal, and it's really one of my favorites, and it has been for a very long time. My experience with an ammonite is that it helps you work through change, and it helps you to clear and work through any old wounding that might be coming up for you, or that you might be needing to work through at this time. It's very, very ancient. I mean, they're 400 million years old, plus some, and they have all different kinds of properties. So often they're used as a protection, and they apparently enhance your natural psychic defense systems, and perhaps, you know, if you've got something from a past life that you're remembering or that you're tapping into, that will certainly help you. They have a very positive earth energy as well. Obviously, they're a fossil and can be really good for grounding. So if you're feeling that you need to be grounded, then absolutely connect into the ammonite, and it will certainly help you to do that. It's also said that they can help release karmic debris and old stuff that you're holding on to. So yeah, certainly an excellent stone for guidance for this week. So thanks everybody for participating, and I'm looking at doing something every week similar to this. Obviously it'll be always something different, but yeah, I would like to support you all through different things. So please feel free to give me some feedback around you know, your choices and your experiences with this, and I hope you have an amazing week. Remember to stay balanced. It's really important, and to have good boundaries, and you know, that's something we all need to work on, to value yourself and to focus on the positives. So take really good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.